Hey, we outside. Beautiful day. Have you ever noticed that birds, different species of birds, they can all be singing at the same time? Insects can be buzzing and doing what they do, and it never sounds inharmonious, like in disharmony. It always seems to flow together. Even though they're all singing their own individual song, it never really clashes. It always seems to make sense. A few years ago, I received tickets to go to this orchestra, and I love orchestra. When I was in high school, I would be waiting for my sports practice to start, and I would go and I would watch the band practice, and I had friends that were in the orchestra, and I would sit when they had their recitals. No one would be in the auditorium. It would be empty because my school was still on the hood side, but we had orchestra, and I would love to watch them perform and make beautiful music. So when I received these tickets, it sounded like it would be a great experience. So I go to the orchestra with my partner at the time, and we're sitting in the orchestra and the music starts playing, and it's like ding, bonk, boom. And even that sounds more harmonious than it actually sounded at the time. So we're like, what the is going on? Are we like in the Twilight Zone? Is this some kind of joke? So we sit through the first half. We're laughing out loud, trying to not laugh, because people are starting to stare at us like we're so uncultured. So during the like halftime, I don't know what the halftime is called in music spaces, in orchestra terms, but during the halftime, the break, the recession, I guess it might have been called, we go out into the lobby. We're at the Mahalia Jackson Theater, this beautiful space in New Orleans. So we're all dressed up, so we're taking pictures, and we take a closer look at the program, and it's only one section of the orchestra, but they're playing songs that require the full orchestra, but they're only playing the parts of one section. So it made no sense. It had no harmony to it because it was missing so many sections of it. And the message is that sometimes things can make sense, but not be in harmony. They're missing parts and pieces. They're missing the flow that makes it connect, that makes it make sense. And the beautiful thing about nature is that everything is in harmony. Everything is playing its part, its role. And it may not go together, but it harmonizes. It flows. Be mindful of relationships and people, places, and things that make sense but don't. That they're missing crucial pieces. They're missing the part that brings harmony and flow. There's a certain resistance that is happening. Be aware when that is happening and let it go. So after we took our pictures in this beautiful space, we left. That was not the performance for us. There was too much disharmony. There was disharmony in the music. It was missing important pieces. There was disharmony between us and the other patrons. Our laughter was disturbing them. There was too much disharmony, so we left. We let it go. So even though it may seem like it works, be mindful of the disharmony. Be mindful of the lack of flow. Be mindful of the resistance when it's happening. And let it go. Move on. Move forward. Because like nature, you'll find the people, places, and things that will be in harmony. They may be singing a different song, but they have a flow. They have a harmony. And that's where you need to be. Take care.